Okay. Generally, you answered very well, so I will not get into details exactly to tell each reason, each cause that may lead to the lower motor neuron syndrome. However, I will just group them into a couple classes for you to make it easier to remember. So, first of all, what is lower motor neuron? Yes, lower motor neuron has a body that is in the spinal cord and a long axon that gets to some muscle. Yep. So, what can happen? First of all, we can have some trauma. Trauma to the spinal cord, but the trauma to the spinal cord will generally cause mainly the upper motor neuron syndrome because it will severe the pathways that are above, but it can also lead to some lower motor neuron syndrome. However, in case of the traumas that leads to the lower motor neuron syndrome, far more common is that there is some trauma to the nerve, so to the axon. What else can happen? The nerve can be attacked not only physically, mechanically, let's say, but also by some antibodies. So we can have the autoimmunologic response. What else? We can also have some infection. So you can have some bacteria that will affect it. What else? We can have other mechanical conditions. Like for example, we have bone and enlarged muscles, or some edema in the muscles that may cause the constriction of the space that the nerve has, and it may lead also to things like a lower motor neuron syndrome. It may be also caused by the metabolic conditions. Like for example, we can have not enough of some vitamins. It's especially common in case of the people that abuse alcohol. What else? There can be some toxins, some drugs maybe have some side effects. There are also the neurons would be affected, axons would be affected, when the vessels would be affected. So when you have the microangiopathy, so when we have problems with small vessels, the neurons also may be affected. The most common microangiopathy is caused by the diabetes. So diabetes is also connected with problems with nerves generally, with everything to be honest, but including nerves. Okay, I suppose it's enough. This is just a short repetition what you already told me, just to make some additional classifications. Thank you very much.